you want to join the House Discord voice channel, you're more than welcome for a bit of commentary. I have too many screens going on at the moment. Hold on. Just bear with me. We have got the third place playoff of the Crazy House 960 side event of the CWC. National Master Fumitoks and National Master Visualdennis playing for third place. We already had the final in which Crazy 8 beat BKNM. And so this is the last match. Right. I'm still setting up my stuff. Just bear with me. Okay. There we go. So the funny thing about being on a voice call is you actually can't hear any peace sounds or anything. You can just hear the voice call, or not even that, to be honest. So let's see. All right. So I probably should just go back and just even see what's going on in this game. Hold on. I'm just going to go back to the start because I kind of missed the start. Trying to multitask. So basically there's no opening theory. It's 960 Crazy House, which is a random starting position, which means that you kind of have to make it up as you go along on the fly. It's very pure type of thing, I suppose, like the 960 version of anything would be. So it's quite difficult, I think. So we have got, I don't think I can actually have music either at the same time because of the way the Discord audio works. So it's just going to be me talking to myself really until anybody else joins the call. Both of these guys are pretty strong in this variant. Also, pie chess ratings are pretty underrated compared to, say, Lee chess. So you might look at them and say, oh, look, it's 2000, 2100, but actually that's about 600 points different on pie chess than it is on Lee chess. Hi, Constantina. Welcome to the stream. Can you hear me talking okay? You can join the voice call if you want. I feel a little bit lonely here. I need some company. Oh, hold on. My stream just crashed on the monitor. All right. So back to the game. Kind of impossible to know how to commentate. We have this pin here. We've got this pawn is advancing and we've got the bishop here. So definitely looking interesting. I think this, the white king looks safer to me, but it's kind of hard to know, to be honest, who's safe and who isn't. Right. My secondary monitor that I'm watching my stream on has just died. So hopefully everything's okay on the stream. Okay. So yeah, we probably will have to flip the board between games because otherwise it gets confusing. Because I think if you're watching a player TV, the person you start watching works. The person you start watching is at the bottom, and then the next game, I think it keeps white at the bottom, and you have to flip the board. So I will try and flip the board to avoid the confusion of the players switching sides every time. Okay. Still waiting for people to turn up and join me. Let me see. Okay. I guess it's possibly slightly too early in the day for some people as well. A lot of people are still at work. Um, so we've also got, quite notably in this, we've got quite I suppose compared to what we're using, yeah, there's no audible music. I don't think you can't have music and Discord voice call at the same time. I mean, I can try turning it on, but I just don't think it works. So as I was saying, yeah, it's quite a slow time control. It's 5+5. And the idea behind that is just to allow for maybe block, I'm just thinking maybe block this diagonal here, because the queen obviously can't take this knight with the bishop there, and but not much to block it with really, apart from this, and that maybe leaves the king a bit open. Okay, well, he obviously thought that was a good idea too. Also, I actually didn't even see the move, right? Okay. I looked away for a second, and all of a sudden the position had changed. So yeah, I'm still lone lorn me in the voice chat. Somebody join. I'm going to have to talk to myself for 3 hours. Okay, never mind. Right. So I wonder what kind of predictions we need. Also, this has crashed, so I need to reload this other. My other monitor is running on a tiny little computer, which is like one of these little Raspberry Pi things, and it's hardly fit for it. It's just not able. So I can't watch my stream to see if everything looks okay. Anyway, there we go. We're back in action. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, okay, that's fine. Now, did Nightbot just say that all by itself? The bot is trolling me. Okay. So I wonder what predictions people have for this match. I could also potentially drop the stream title in the chat, but then that would, no, I'll just leave it. Okay. All right. I feel like I do want music though, because music is nice. Tempting. It's just so, it's very quiet. I usually stream with music in the background, so it kind of makes the gaps less awkward and less silent. But okay. All right. But the nice thing is predictions, not one. Okay. All right. Yeah, the nice thing is it's a slow time control, so you can faff around with your settings and you can write messages in the chat and you come back and it's all still the same. Hello. GSVC joined. How's it going? Welcome, guest commentator.
You can see visualdennis sexy. Well, for me, 27, 43 cents. Yes, I can predict his
Queen
moves.
g7, you called it. That's it. You're the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you take it on from here then, because I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that looks pretty nasty.
Now they're gonna start the game of fortress ups.
Yeah.
I think they take that with white. Put that thing on c4. And let's see what they do. Knight takes c4. They take c4, knight at g3 and start threatening things on h5.
I'm just trying to work out the position. It looks just really confusing. Yeah, okay, so there's a rook here. I was just wondering if knight can take here, but oh, yes. I think there should be like flowers for every
Oh,
time we predict a move correctly. We get 2 flowers each.
wow.
10. Um, so it takes with check, and then what?
Well, I actually didn't expect this one at all.
You didn't expect, okay.
No, because if white stops giving a check, there's a problem on d2. Like it's a problem when knight d2 check and stuff.
Ah,
Like it's
oh,
yeah,
oh, that's
like
kind of
the
unfortunate.
white king is so weak that it has to be something.
Would you just
Like I
block that
like
and leave?
instead of knight takes b6 and then taking on c4. But
Hmm.
if you block that, there is like if you block it on d1, there is knight at e2. And then the king has to go to c2 and then knight takes e3. Like
Hmm.
this is
Yeah,
completely out of control. White.
it's
Like,
nasty.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh, these two.
oh, oh, that's
Oh, it's
nasty
just
too.
mate.
Oh, that's mate because
Yeah.
oh, I thought he was
Like
gonna.
king f1 knight takes e3.
Yeah,
No, but king
fair
c1
enough.
knight e2 mate. Rook
Yeah,
takes d1 was just mate. But maybe he could have just taken with the rook and given the free queen. That's also just mate.
yeah. I don't know. It's very hard, and there was a bit of time pressure as well.
Yeah, it's very surprising not to take on c4 when he took on g6. Like that's a nice not so close to the king. You just have to take it.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought I was doing like decent if it had played knight takes c4, d takes c4, and knight at g3. He had a move there to threaten something.
yeah. Hold on, just trying to update my title. Hold on. Okay, we updated the title. We now have guest commentator. I'm actually quite proud of myself for updating my stream title on the fly. I'm actually rubbish at Twitch. So,
Nice.
right.
Yeah, that's more than I used to do when I streamed.
Do you not stream anymore? Have you given up? Have you retired from streaming?
Yes, I remember that. It's been like
Oh,
3 years.
3 years. Would you ever consider coming back?
Not really.
No,
It's a lot of effort for the setup.
it is. Yeah, it's actually a lot harder work than I think people realize. Um, yeah, You guess right every time, yeah, but I guessed right for a couple of moves, which I feel I should get credit for. Definitely. And I said it before they moved, not after.
But
Okay.
you guessed the losing move.
Pardon?
Do you still take it? You guessed the knight takes g6, which was a losing move. Do you still
Did I?
take the prediction?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I did guess some wrong moves as well, but I got a couple right. I actually didn't check to see if Fumi was streaming this, but it's probably enough to be playing as well as streaming. I feel like if you stream and play at the same time, it takes a couple of 100 points off your strength because you're distracted with stream type things, technical stuff, and chat. Hello, Chuck. Welcome.
I don't think it's.
Right. So what's going on in this game? I'm going to do that thing where I go back and review what's going on because I was fiddling about with stream and stuff. I'm going to just rewind and see what's going on. So probably won't help me to
There
know
is
what's
some
going
sort
on
of
actually.
here. If like white is threatening bishop takes c6, maybe winning some points.
Yeah. Yeah, and that would come with check
Yeah,
as well.
because
So and then maybe some pawns on d7 or something. I don't know.
maybe it's time to take that thing on g4. Just get the pressure on the f2. I don't like this move with red move. What's his idea after h takes g4?
Hmm.
Because if h takes g4, I think f takes e3 is just this. Okay, queen takes f2.
What do you think? Some kind of
I'm
yeah,
thinking this is very tenuous like now. Like white has moves at knight at g6 here also, which neither might not work, but they are at least scary. Or just one at g6.
yeah. Pawn at g6, yeah. And there's nasty looking sort of pin here as well.
Good morning, people.
Oh,
Or there.
hello, Sam. Are you joining us for commentary? Um, we're looking at third place playoff in the zh960 CWC side event, which is a little bit of a mouthful. So
960, what is that? The official random?
it's special random, but it's
Yes.
Crazy House version. So if you go
Oh,
to, I
crazy,
think
huh?
it's in the channel somewhere, someone has put a link to either Fumitoks or visualdennis TV. Yeah, so Crazy House channel has a link to what we're all watching.
I haven't seen it. I'll watch some.
Yeah,
Let me see. I just finished my bug game and then I'll look for it.
you just thought you'd turn up and say, yeah, well, if you turn up, the deal is you have to commentate. So that's the sort of the poison chalice. We had to bribe
I'm
GSVC to
not
come and
qualified.
commentate. But he's obviously motivated, so he's turned up. So, right. I'm wondering, is it worth some kind of breaking pin type thing? I don't know. you just put a pawn here, or do you, I don't know, or do you move your knight here to defend this? I don't know. Any thought? And then you could.
I'm wondering why Black is just losing here.
Oh, there's me
This
thinking
looks
this
like
is the king's over here. What am I doing? I was all confused then for a minute. Getting rook. Okay.
Black has so many options here. Like take on b7 and pawn at b5. It really don't want to sacrifice anything.
Yeah. It does look kind of. Yeah, it's a bit gnarly.
Hey, where's that link now? What
Where's
did you
the
say? It's
link?
in the Discord?
It's in the Crazy House channel in the house.
Is that right now? Crazy
You just
house.
go there. It's kind of. I don't think there's many
Crazy house
messages
from each
after it.
crazy house. Mhm. Let's see.
Piece of 7 I didn't expect, but I guess white is so safe that you can just take the time to collect a pawn there.
Yeah.
Oh, why are they still in the World Championships and they're so low rated? I mean, what round is this?
Well, okay, so this is the side event. This isn't the main CWC. This is like a little side thing which is going on Pi Chess. It's a Crazy House 960 sort of little mini championship thing. So we had
I think
a couple of
I
qualifying
could rock,
arenas, and
rock with 21 and 2200s. I could hold my own with them.
well, Pi Chess 2100s and stuff. It's different. Like they make
But
them
I
different on
don't
Pi
really
Chess.
play. I don't play Crazy House per se. I play it every once in a very blue moon.
What's your Lead Chess handle?
I don't have one. I mean, I did make one, but I forgot it. I don't really play
Oh,
there because
you don't have one.
I only play both options. So
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you can't really go by the ratings. I'd say you can probably add 600 to them to get the true strength.
oh
Yeah, if
really?
you're in lead chess currency. Yeah, I'm like 1300 on Pi Chess and about 1800 on lead chess. Um, so yeah, don't be fooled by this. So we had a couple of qualifying arenas. The top two from each arena qualified to the last four. So then we had two semi-finals and then a final. Crazy 8 won the final against PKNM, and this is the third place playoff.
Nice.
How many games is it? 4?
Um,
He's ignoring B7.
I think it's the same. I think
Yeah.
it's a best of 10. I know I should know this. I'm going to look it up. Somebody
Yeah.
wants to look that up. I was actually looking at it earlier.
You're gonna be here for a while.
I think it's best of. No, it's not. Hold on. Maybe it's not. I'm having a kind of a blank here. Let me look it up.
He's just gonna take B7 here, right? Why would he do anything else?
I mean, B7
I
seems
think he's
obvious.
considering logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe then drop on A6, drop on E4, but you don't have any pieces to follow up with.
The thing is that white is just scratching here. Like he's not down material, and his king is so much safer. He's up an
Yeah.
entire piece. Like,
Yeah, definitely. You
and
shouldn't
But
underestimate Fumi with this.
if you give white,
he's
if you
up a
give
lot of
white
time.
like 3 moves in a row, like black still doesn't make a threat. Like
Well,
you can deal with c4 and knight f5.
oh yeah, now he's taking the other knight. Yeah, white is winning here.
Yeah. Like long b7 and bishop takes c4.
And then knight on A8, A8. Or the
Yeah, this is made for. Oh, okay.
blah,
We're
blah,
going.
blah, 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 blah.
For
But
him,
I
like
think
on e4 is still
he
going
still
to.
has a knight move though, no?
He still on e4, king d6. He takes e5, but he made this interesting.
What a blunder that was. That's something I would definitely do. I would that has my name all over it.
Hmm. So what's the move now?
On an
Well,
e4.
I'm looking something up. Hold on, I'm looking up the rules for this.
Discover check. Oh no, that's what he did. Why did he do that?
That's that's nice. He takes on e5 and bishop f4. I think he wants. And after king f6, you might want to take the rook with check. Bishop takes b check.
Yeah,
Rook for the attack.
I mean, why do you go that way?
Bishop at f6, mate.
Why do you go that?
Oh,
Oh, this was also.
there it is. I'm just going to flip the board.
What?
Oh, whoa.
You forgot white.
I'm going to flip it again. Sorry.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it always has white at the bottom for pie chess, so you have to flip when it's.
Is it me lagging or you guys? The voice is very choppy. Is it me?
It's probably just Discord
I
voice,
think
is it?
Actually, I am lagging.
You're getting a little bit of snow over here, but nothing crazy.
All right. Yes, I was right. It is best of 10. Because I thought it's best of 10. I thought that sounds like a lot, but some of these matches have gone on for like 2 or 3 hours. It's like an endurance match because the time control is quite slow. And same sort of tiebreak system as CWC was in the knockouts. But the tiebreakers are 3+2 if they go to that.
So they can be here for a while.
You predict 10-0. I don't think it's going to be 10-0.
No.
I think that's a bit much. I think I predict 5
No, I think
tiebreaks. They're going to keep us here all night.
We played random crazy house actually. I'd like to try that one day.
I don't know why, but I really want to play a4 here for white. Just looks like the move.
Lost the bishop.
But then also we have seen some matches where somebody gets a lead of like 4-0 or something, and then the other person comes back. So I guess we don't know. What we know is it's very tricky, and it's a really difficult variant.
Taken. Gobble, gobble.
I think you leave it there. Like, I think you only take one black goes a6.
Oh, pin is not.
How many times?
Over to drop bishop on
Really
g4.
like this from white. Having said that, I'm not sure exactly what light is. I just don't like it.
I'm not sure about c4. It makes me scared.
Very yeah. Black could start preparing to castle short or kingside. Like move the queen, move the bishop, and then castle to the other side.
I just think sometimes
Right.
castling in 960 is more of an ambition than a reality. It just you're very. I never seem to be able to castle.
It's lot of moves.
Yeah, sometimes in 960 you don't really have this problem of the rooks having to get into place and you don't have to castle.
It's like too much hard work, and you just end up getting attacked and trying to deal with that, and then you just never get a castle.
But also, it looks kind of nice to castle kingside here for either side because the bishops are not pointing there.
Like pawn a
Like if you
d6
leave
here.
your,
Yeah, I suppose that is
if
the
you,
thing
if you
about
leave your,
opening this up. You do have these bishops here and the queen, so it's quite.
yeah, like with the king on c8, pawn at a6 can be a thing supported by the bishop, but if you castle to the other side, there's not like bishop immediately attacking.
Would have dropped a pawn instead of that, but that works too.
Or maybe it just gets rid of this knight if he takes.
Yeah, but that leaves us d6 weak. You don't want to trade that knight. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, it does.
It's annoying for black. Just the dark squares are a bit too weak.
Oh, I don't like that move. He has to
Well,
drop one down now.
pawn here, no? Is that
Well,
just
with pawn
tempting?
d6, he wants to go queen f6. He wants to play
If he
queen
wants to
f6.
trade it off, he could even do the bishop there. He's gonna go knight b4. I don't know if I like that move.
This is a double edge now, and I totally not calculate.
Mm.
Like there is a knight d4 now. I guess his plan is to take it and go knight at d6, which is really good for white. It might even be threatening queen takes e4 just to kill knight for d6. Get some trade. That's not completely sure that's a trade.
I knew that was coming.
Like taking knight at d6, like bishop takes b4.
Better plug in my laptop. We don't want a situation like we had last night where it just died in the middle of the stream. Oops. There we go. Kind of choosing between overheating and charging it, or both.
Your fan crap out on the laptop or something?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was just say yesterday I just seen the battery was getting a bit low, but I had to unplug it earlier because it was kind of overheating and the fan was going crazy. So yeah, it was kind of compromised between having it charged and having it too hot. It's just
I
a
think
little laptop.
mine,
It's quite a lot for it to manage.
pretty sharp game here.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why black isn't just losing. Because a queen trade is coming.
Pawn
Like
at
for
a6
example,
at
he
some
takes
point
on
is
d6.
be trouble. Anything on
Well,
a6
like
be trouble for this for black.
a6 is not that troubling. Like, the main trouble is that the queens are coming off and white has a threat of queen at c7 mate after the queens are come off.
Yeah. Oh,
Unless he wants to go king d8. Now I can take e4 and queen at c7 starts becoming something.
right there.
I think king d8 was a possibility for a while.
Oh. E5, 95.
Yeah, bishop e5. Bishop e5 nice just to let the rook
90
defend some arrangement.
95. He's gonna win the queen back after bishop takes c6. But you gotta do 95 anyway.
There's just too many knights, too many things to work out here. There's this.
Yeah,
This.
he's gonna win this game. He should have this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think after 2-0, it's too soon to say. I see David saying in the chat, Fumi willing to make positional concessions for some play and VD not strong enough. I think, I don't know, I think that assessment could be a bit too premature.
The discover check is.
No, you can never count out Fumi. Definitely not.
I think we can count him out in this position.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
he only got like.
overall, generally speaking, yeah, obviously this is pretty.
Bishop draw. I mean, don't you just take the queen at this point? Or
Bishop takes
Eight,
b5 is
three, and you've got queen
no,
here.
that's
You've got
96 is main. 96, 97, 96, 7.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's looking
he has
so
to be accurate though.
It's
He can't
looking
go wrong
matish,
yet.
but yeah, it can go wrong as well.
Yeah,
Quickly.
it's a pretty move made now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boom,
there we
done.
go. All right, 2-1. I'm going to flip the board just because I just keep the same person at the top and the bottom for my head.
I really want white to play 4a4 in here. I don't know why, but it looks right.
Nice to get the bishops out. Updated prediction 9-1. Nah, I don't buy that. I'm sorry. Oh man. Nice. Other monitors just having a hard day today. Need to get some proper hardware.
So they're playing the same thing they played last game, but with reverse colors.
Ah,
I don't really like that move by black. He really doesn't anything.
Yeah, I'm completely unsure about it. He has more bishops now, so that's always nice.
Yeah, but if Fumi gets a pawn on, a6 is just blowing up his king.
Yeah, but how are you trading a pawn? And if black's
Yeah.
really feel that black can spend a time.
Eventually, a trade is gonna come. You could just push, e4 and force that trade.
respecting the pawn grabbing style. Yeah, usually when I grab pawns, it ends really badly for me.
That's cool.
It's
Right?
bishop a5.
You could castle either way now.
That's an achievement in
Those
itself.
pieces.
Yeah, wait. Why can actually like a castle to the king side now and start throwing b4 a4? Yeah, bishop e2 was probably necessary. bishop before I don't like. It has like knight at c5 ideas.
E5.
Or bishop at a6.
E5 is good. Or
Mr. Samsel's favorite idea, but with a bishop.
wonder if pinning his knight with a bishop on G5 is good.
It's kind of nothing. No? It doesn't really do anything.
It's more like a setup, just to like win the
Yeah,
knight.
no. But what are you doing with the trade?
Well, still with the pawn, you attack his, a6, and now you have the knight on c5 idea that you mentioned with another knight in hand. You got
Yeah, but my point is that the knight is not really critical into the idea, and you're
I
spending
guess.
2 times that.
I would just take that pawn with the knight.
I would just play rook g1.
Ooh, why do you do that?
Maybe I played too much black holes, but
You are a very like safe player, so I could definitely see you doing that.
but if you take twice on c4, like black also gets bishop c6 check just to get the bishop somewhere with check, and it also helps defend his light scores on the queen side. So I don't really like taking that one.
Take in mind also, I'm not just a painting company. I'm an interior renovator, so I can look at your floor for you as well.
Is this a metaphor? I don't understand.
Oh no, sorry, I
You're
was
talking to someone else.
texting somebody. Sorry.
I thought I just missed something there. I was like, where did we get painting companies in? I missed
Yeah,
something.
but I was trying to understand the metaphor.
Yes. Not just me then. All right, so what's going to happen in this game? That's the other question.
I'm still saying white has to play rook g1.
White has to play.
Rook g1.
Right.
And if black plays h4, just put a bishop on h3 to stop putting a pawn on h3.
Mm. Just keep marching the H pawn. See what happens.
Yeah, now drop a bishop on h3. Stop the pawn. Yes, I'm predicting every move now. Can I predict a draw now? Bishop f5, bishop g2. Like bishop at g2, and they just keep recycling bishops. Oh, oh. Oh, this one I'm not completely convinced that like for the white. Yeah, bishop g4. What's his idea?
Mm.
I don't like this at all for white unless he wants to go for pawn at c6 here. And he thought that there is some sort of mate. Actually, maybe pawn at c6 is very strong.
Black did make some
Yeah, because
counter.
then if he takes, then there's bishop here, and
Yeah, pawn at c6 now for.
Black did a good job of making counterplay because he didn't look like he had anything. Now all of a sudden it's a little different.
mm.
Yeah,
White doesn't
just
look very safe
takes a
at all.
six.
And even if he gets this pawn up here to h3, then he's got some stuff in the corner.
Yeah, h3 is a problem. He kind of castled into it too, seems like. And he set the bishop on
Yeah.
g2.
Come on, pawn at c6. It has to be made if it takes the queen. There is no way it isn't. Actually, maybe there is way it isn't. We are way past those ways.
What do you think? Pawn at c6?
Yeah.
The queen.
No, attack. Yeah, attack the attack. Oh, wait, he can go to d7 after cp7. Just,
Hmm.
okay, are we seeing a draw?
You have
Yes,
for a
draw.
draw?
Of course they have to make a draw. I'm commentating.
Is this really drawish? I wouldn't draw here. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I would go for something. There you go.
Oh, wow.
You went for it. Good job. I like
That's
that.
something.
Go big or go home.
Yep, definitely.
But I don't understand this. What if white takes with the f pawn? And then white goes pawn at c6. Saying that
Yeah.
white doesn't care about it. I
Who
guess
knows?
there is some idea of playing g2 check. I don't see it very clear.
Must have been an instinctual move.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't have any concrete threat. Oh, that
Oh,
g2.
rook check.
I
Yeah,
Oh,
forgot
so
about
he
interesting.
has
that.
to take and then take? No.
Yeah, but
That's it.
Oh.
That was a nice.
Oh,
That was a
okay.
nice
That
find.
was the idea. Now we know what the plan was.
That
So
was a nice
yeah,
find.
yeah.
there we
For
go.
some reason, I was only looking and moving the pawn to g2.
Nice.
I thought there was
Kudos.
bound to be a plan, you know. Bound to be a plan if you just, there's no point. You wouldn't just waste a night for no reason. Okay, 2-all. Yeah, tie breaks would mean more games. Tie breaks would mean we need to kind of sneak off and get like a cup of tea or something in the meantime.
Little cuppa.
Dated prediction, Chuck, just give it up. Just just say it's gonna be 5-all.
I would say 8-2. But now that he's saying 8-2, we need to ask for who. Like who's winning 8-2?
Yeah. Gonna hang in there for your guy, Fumi. Yeah, if you have to update it again, then you just got to reverse it.
Weird.
Say 3 of house. Like,
Although
no, he definitely would play it.
it wouldn't
Like,
be
it's
8-2
too.
because it's best of 10. So by the time you've got anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, these are really difficult. I remember playing the qualifying arenas for these, and they were like, I think we made them 3 hours long or something ridiculous. Or how long was it? 3 or 4? It was really long anyway, and it's like an absolute mind twist trying to play this. That must be pretty intense.
Not a fan of the increments. I like straight time.
Well, yeah, but we don't want it to be like a flag fest either, like a kind of meaningless scramble at the end. I know some people like that, but it's not very good quality. I mean, we're kind of aiming more for quality than scramble.
So actually, I just make 10-minute games.
But they
You know,
still
like,
turn into a time scramble because you think you've got loads of time, and then you get to the end, and then there's no help, there's no increment, and you just, if your clock's running out, it's just running out.
It's just that bad time management. Like 10-0 is actually longer than 5 stuff. Especially for crazy house games that last 30 moves when they're long. So it's like 84 is mysterious move. What if player just plays d5 and starts taking the sample?
yeah, D5 does look good, but
Yeah,
it's
Or
pretty good.
called it.
pushing the knight by 5, I go d4 next.
Or where do you
Or
go?
maybe
Go
he wants
here.
G3. No, he
Okay,
takes.
all right.
Yeah, we take the 3 knights. Okay, maybe he's getting it back. It wasn't so free after that.
No, it's
Mm.
never free. These things are never free.
And now all of a sudden the E5 pawn is in danger too, if he takes the C knight.
Well, I'm a kind of player who wants to.
Yeah, because he can, this moves, you can just put a pawn here and fork these, and then that's free. And my very basic understanding of this.
It actually turned out to be a much better looking move than initially anticipated.
It was just above our level. I think that was the thing, if we're honest.
Surely above.
Oh,
I would ignore that. I wouldn't even bother. Exactly. Now, what do you
and
take? C or
you could
E?
just keep eating the pawns. Okay. But then you could put your knight here.
Close the king.
Then where? You could take it here, and then you can take this. Maybe. Oh, yes. Look at me. Let's go. I should be in this match.
You know,
Guessing the move.
take what
What's the idea of the white sticking of the sticking?
You see, I called it.
Ah, just
Yes. 3 moves in a row. That's it. I mean, I don't know what the plan is now, but that was my plan so for that.
does black do? I think he just takes that knight.
it is very
This
risky, but
takes.
because stand your light scores are low.
I know believing it is just as risky because he could drop another knight on D6 somewhere along the line, clean up the rook.
As such, yeah, I'm much less worried about the 6 than about the light scores if I give that bishop. Maybe
He
the
surely
bishop
can calculate his
is calling up.
I can't calculate as good as you, but instinctually, I just want to take that knight. I don't like that knight at all.
I don't like knights. I tend to. I'm a bit of a knight grabber. Not so much because I want it, but I don't want their knight.
It's
in
in a
my
really strong
position.
position, and his bishop is not used. Yeah, that's the right move in my opinion. His bishop was just shit there, and that knight was very
Yeah,
strong.
but now he doesn't have much control on this diagonal. Now the bishop's gone.
Mhm.
He didn't have it anyway.
Well,
Well, what other move could he have done, actually?
yeah. I mean, no, it's a fair enough move. I don't think I have a better move than
There's
that.
some weird idea with white going knight at e3 here. D takes
E3,
e3, knight at d2.
E3.
I guess maybe go king g. King g2, pawn at f3, and we continue with the weirdness.
Or even drop a pawn there and win the rook.
There is some weirdness here. Knight at
If
c3.
he got time for that, though. Like, he might not have time to make those moves. It's checked. Then where does the king go? F2 or G2? How do you continue? If he goes G2, you drop on H3, a pawn.
I drop on f3 a pawn.
You think king goes F3?
No, well, I have a knight at d2. Knight at e3, d takes e3, knight at d2.
H2, H2. Wonder if that's what he's calculating now. I don't see what else he could be thinking about. Oh, that.
Hmm.
It's a good move with your idea. You drop the knight on E3 and then on D2, and he's much more limited to where he could go now.
But he was going to g2, and I don't think that h3 is to play what I wanted to play. I think it's just different. No, white has basically a free move because black doesn't have a threat move.
Yeah. So how do you use the free move?
Maybe something like maybe dropping something on the f file so you start threatening f takes e6, like blocking your pawn, like bishop at f2, for example.
F2 is actually a good move because it stops knight at E3. Hmm. Oh
How do
man.
you see here on pawn f2 here?
Yeah, I was hoping he would do that.
Yeah,
When the queen now.
bishop g2 is just
When the
straight
queen.
up blundering
Hmm.
into the idea I was suggesting the previous move.
Yeah, but just with a couple extra steps in the beginning, he was trying to like get a mate out of it somehow rather than win material. But you did recognize it right away.
But yeah, bishop g2 I think is just horrible move.
It was one of his escape squares.
Yeah, yeah, like he really needed to drop something somewhere. I really like a move like bishop at f2 instead.
F2 was a good move. That was the saving move because then he couldn't drop the knight on E3. That was surely the move. Is he gonna sack the bishop and just take on d7? He has to, I guess, right? No.
Oh, it still looks pretty hairy.
Black had a knight, he would be mated, I think.
Did white not, did black not take the free rook with check? There was a free rook with check.
I think there wasn't any
You're
castle
going-
that wasn't free.
And the time is correct.
He took a bishop on c6 instead of that free
Oh,
thing with
now
check.
what? Knight f4? Knight at f4 just because
I
this
think he's just
pawn's
gonna
doing
take whatever
this.
he needs. On g2. He's gonna take the knight and
Has
he's
to
mated.
take
Knight drop.
knight here,
h4.
queen here.
h4. Why that
Oh,
way?
I thought h4, but okay, maybe this works too.
I guess it's protected.
Isn't this the same thing, but
But
he
he can
doesn't lose the
run.
knight on it?
You can run this way now. Unless they're gonna block some sort of put a bishop here.
h2. h2, no.
Knight in the gap.
Now bishop.
Oh,
g3. g3, no.
Knight g2, just the knight.
No. That's good too.
it's looking terminal.
Sexy.
Oof.
Just queen sack.
I'm going to leave now. I might be back later.
Watch a little more, then I'm gonna play some bug house.
Are you
Better
leaving?
get my reading up.
For now then.
Why he's not moving?
Thanks for the commentary. Okay. Just you and me, Sam. Are you gonna go and leave me and play bug now?
I was just curious what you guys were doing in here, so that's why I jumped in. I
Sure.
didn't
And
have
then you got
intention of.
sucked in. You didn't know you were gonna be commentating.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's kind of hard to commentate on your own, to be honest, if you're just kind of not, a top person. That's why I need.
Are
I'm
you
just
streaming
providing
or
this.
something?
Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch, so just to get a record of it. So sort of getting some co-commentary going in the
Maybe
chat.
get Chewy or somebody like that.
Oh,
to
Chewy,
follow
yeah,
me
he
down.
loves 960. He's well known
He
for
was
loving
in.
960.
He was in the other channel. They left.
Was he? Yeah.
He wasn't
If we get
part of the
Chewy
channel.
commentating on this, yeah, you probably would have to eat your hat or something.
Yeah, Jeff was in there too.
Mm. What am I thinking? Just takes, and then this pawn is free. I think it's always very sharp as well when you start with a bishop in the corner, because there's always this sort of possibilities. Bishops in all the corners. It's like a pre-made fianchetto.
Again, aggressive with those knights. Black wants to attack.
Hello, Bayard. Welcome to the stream. This Fumitoks a drug. I don't know.
So who was the favorite over here? Fumi was the favorite? Or
I think it's one of these things could go either way. It depends on who's feeling on form on the day, to be honest. You know, who's tired, who's awake, who's feeling sharp.
where are these guys playing from? You know?
Where are they playing from?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Like what part of the world? Like what part of the world are they
Oh,
playing
well,
from?
like Fumi's in Russia. I don't know if Visual Dennis is public about where he lives or not.
So they're in the afternoon. It's 11 over here where I am.
Like Europe, I would say.
Yeah,
So
it's
similar,
7 or 8.
probably 2 or 3 hour different time zones, something like that. Like for
I'm on the
us,
East Coast, so it's 11 a.m. for me here.
11 a.m. Okay, yeah. So it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. It's probably later in Europe. Russia, I think, is about 3 hours or so later, depending on daylight saving or whatever.
Only 3? No, okay. 3.
I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I know I worked something out because I had to play somebody. It's 5 a.m. in New Zealand.
Well,
Hey,
maybe 3
welcome, Galia.
English. It's 7 o'clock in Russia now. Or God knows what specific part. They have like
Is
32
it?
time zones.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I think 11, whatever it is, but
Yeah.
so it's like an 8-hour difference from the East Coast, Eastern Standard.
Okay. Yeah, I was in Toronto a couple of months ago, and that was hard to get used to the time zone. I just about got over the jet lag the day that I went home.
In Moscow time, it's 7 o'clock.
Oh, there you go.
In some places, it's 4 a.m. plus 1 day.
Mm. Yeah, it's always confusing with the time zones.
Kamchatka.
I think I
Kamchatka
prefer
Krai.
black hair. I don't know. What do you think? He's getting hunted into the corner here.
Yeah, he's gonna win that rook for sure.
You get the rook, but would you put a pawn at h2 in the meantime? Is there any point? Oh, okay. Well, he didn't go there.
He's attacking it. Maybe now you just do h5. Maybe not even take the rook.
Maybe. It always feels slow. I don't know. If you
That's
take
low
the rook,
because white is trapped. He would have to move the rook. He has to waste a move. He took it.
but he still has bishop at e7. White does.
Yeah, losing the queen.
Maybe start some kind of an attack here. And you got to take. But I think as well, if he lost the initiative again, white could be in trouble.
To do. Could he sack a pawn here on g3, or is that too aggressive? Okay. It's actually pretty good, yeah.
Right. Okay. So if he takes, then he gets the queen with check, keeps the tempo. If takes, and then just keep going, but with a pawn and a queen, but some initiative,
Can't.
I guess. Oh, Was that pre-moved?
You can't take it. Saves his queen. With Q on G.
Oh, and that doesn't
No, he
help,
needs a
does it?
bishop. I think the bishop would have made it for him if he dropped the queen on G1. No, it wouldn't.
Queen here. Okay. Queen here. But then now this may be going to take, I don't know. And it's probably too slow to put a pawn here and queen. Like that's, I'd say it's
I
too
think
slow.
White is just busted. I don't think White has a way out here. He lost his queen, and if he defends mate, he's not winning the queen back. He's going to lose his knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think White is just done here. Unless Black blunders.
Because even moving this isn't a threat because you still have the queen here at the minute. So
No. He's probably going to take it with a rook. I don't know.
yeah, because if he takes this and then that, then we still have this threat here.
Took like that.
And then you have knight here.
One on H2.
Yeah.
No, it's
Pawn,
not
pawn
good.
H2
Oh, it
maybe,
is
and then
good.
the queen here.
Or a
Let's
knight
see.
on G1 after, maybe. I don't know. It looks like mate-ish to me.
Does look matish. What if you sack the queen here? Take this, takes queen here. Does that work? And that's too obvious. That's the kind of thing you might fall for if you're me.
That is kind of a move, right? You just take E4.
Like you can literally just take e4 with the queen, just like up front. Because then how do you stop mates if you take here? Well, then if you take here, actually, then you just check and then you have all your knights and you can just start attacking. So maybe don't. Maybe that is risky because it's not a check. I think the queen
He'll
has to
sack his
stay and
rook.
look after f7.
Yeah, he won't, because then he'll sack his rook back on F7, then he could refork his
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah, once he starts at that. Ooh.
Mm. One, QF1.
Oh. Queen f2. Does that work? I don't know.
He needs one more piece.
But now what?
Like he ran out of steam. I don't think I like knight on H2. I think G2 would have G1 would have been better. He needs to use his natural pieces now, so he might just do G6. No, that's not going to help him either. Mm.
Yeah, I was just going to say, is it possible to put the queen d6, but it's not really, because then you have a problem here.
It looks like Fumi survived the attack, and he has 5 pieces to drop.
Yeah.
And he's threatening, f7. You just ignore
Maybe
that.
just looking for this. I think that it's going to be hard to get it.
Yeah, just defend. Simply defend. He's completely safe now. There's nothing. He's still safe.
Yeah.
Five. You don't have enough to do.
5.
E5 would have been better. Maybe. I guess he's gonna do E6 after. E6. Check.
Just sort of survival 101. Is he going to swindle this?
That'd be crazy. Yeah, I think I would have ran to board B1. Never the center of the board.
Wow. Now he's got some pieces. And the queen.
What's he gonna do? E6? Yeah. And that may be D5 if he allows it. What could he do? Rook E7. B5.
Yeah, rook e7. Oh, wow. Okay. For all the haters, that was some swindle.
Yeah, I think it was the spooky move once he walked his king into the middle of the board.
That was some escape. Yeah, it's never over until it's over either, is it? Like,
I don't know.
all right. Sam, I'm going to leave you solo commentary for 2 minutes. I need to get a cup of tea. Don't abandon me. You're doing
Love it.
great. I'll give you 10 flowers if you stay and commentate for the rest
No,
of it.
no,
How's
I don't even fuck up. They don't worry about
that? Bribe. I've got to bribe people now to get them to commentate. Right, just 2 seconds. I will be back.
it. You know. Don't underestimate him indeed. He's doing very well.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Game started not so long ago. You didn't miss much.
Cool. So we're 3-all. Yeah, I turned my camera off and then forgot to change the scene, so it left it on. But anyway, it's fine. It's all good. Not that we need me really on the stream, but it's something for people to look at. If the game doesn't move, not very nice. Maybe I should turn it off. Anyway,
Wait.
where are we here? What have we got? We have got. I think I missed this game. I'm going to just rewind it. Okay.
Black's knight over there on c4. He's holding his black bishop down to guard b2.
Mm.
At some point, white's gonna want to take that. It's an annoying knight.
Yeah. Knights are always annoying because they can get into all kinds of places. I just find them harder to calculate because they cover so many squares. Like at least a bishop, it's going in a straight line. You can kind of see where it's covering, but knights, you have to, there's more options.
Especially when you could drop them anywhere, like like you gotta account for
Yeah.
where they could be dropped. So,
Yeah.
losing them is always the best.
Sure. Is Constantina back yet? She said we have to keep them playing until she's back. Well, I mean, I think we're still going to be going for a while anyway because it's 3-all, and my prediction was 5-all, but I didn't actually say my prediction for if there's tie breaks. Honestly, it just
5-all,
depends.
5-0 or
Pardon?
5-5.
Sorry, say
When
again.
you say 5-all, 5-all, I'm not familiar with the English slang. What does
5-all
that
means
mean?
5-5. Yeah, it means five games each. But then if that happens, then we need tiebreakers.
Oh yeah, hopefully we don't get that.
I mean, we could be, this can be long because of all the thinking time. But the tiebreakers are 3+2, so the tiebreaks could be over pretty quickly because you just need to get 2 games. You just do like a mini match of 2 games, and you just need to win a mini match, and then that's you through. Or that's the match won.
You stream very often?
Not massively often. I mean, I've been streaming a bit for CWC. My work's been getting in the way. Like I didn't stream for a while there, for a month or so, because I work like often night shifts overseas and stuff, so it's kind of disruptive to the routine. Thanks for dropping by,
So,
Galia. Have fun at work. Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, so streaming, yeah, I'd like to do it more often. I will. I'll do it
maybe
sometime during the
use an
holidays.
engine,
Pardon?
utilize an engine, when you're streaming to, do some move predictions or see the lines.
Yeah, potentially. I haven't done that.
If
I
you're
mean, I don't
familiar.
like to watch live games with an engine because I think then you just kind of get very reliant on it. But
What is this guy trying to do here?
now I wonder, does this work if you do? You won't suck. You're not going to take with this that he wouldn't fall for this, so he would probably just
Just castled out of the way.
yeah. I still would be tempted to take this knight, but then I guess takes.
It's the same position except you traded your bishop,
Yeah.
and that's protecting your e2 pawn. Yeah, and
Could you
you don't
take?
want to do that.
Could you take this pawn here, and then queen takes, and I don't know.
It's also calmer play if he ever gets a pawn, he could drop on an a6. Doesn't do much, but
Yeah, it's
something.
not very nice though, is it? I mean, I wouldn't really like
You
it.
got to get something. He only got 20 seconds left on the clock, so he's down a full 2
Nobody's
minutes.
got any pieces, so I guess you got to move the ones on the board.
I think Fumi's going to start trading now, so it gets complicated.
Mm. Well, that's it. And if it's
Maybe.
complicated and you're short of time, but then having said that, short of time, still. What
It's
about
time pressure. And
take the knight? No, actually, you can't take the knight. Your queen's hanging. Never mind.
Pawn at d4. Okay, he did go for a. But he don't have any pieces in hand, so it really didn't help him.
Hmm.
He should have took the pawn first. Yeah. Now his queen is in the way. Yeah.
Does it? I was going to say, does it work to take this and put a knight here? Oh no, because the bishop here on a rook doesn't work.
He has no time to calculate or.
Or queen, knight here. No, again, it's not really enough.
mean, maybe pawn in h2. I don't know. Or you just ignore and take it back. Well, this is actually just resignable. He's just down so much time. He can't do nothing.
We said that last time, though, don't we? We know how it ended. Well, it wasn't so much time; it was
Yeah,
more
no, I mean,
position. Yeah,
I got, 5 pieces and up over a minute.
yeah.
I think, if anything, he should be moving faster now to stop giving this guy time to calculate.
But I suppose if you're going to move fast, you still need a move to do.
Yeah, I think you got plenty of moves. You got a lot of pieces to drop.
So you can put
Take
knight here, but
h2.
then what? Uh, yeah, yeah. Obviously,
Take,
that's a problem.
take e2, or is that too slow? Bishop e2.
Bishop. Hmm.
Simplify the position. I don't know. He can't do that because
I think this rook is a problem, and this
he has.
bishop is it now? Or
Oh, he did it. But I would do knight at a6 here. I mean, what else
we
can
need
you
to get
do?
some kind of check in or something. Or
Okay,
maybe
that's
unless
good
he's going to
first.
block the escape, but that doesn't.
He'll win the bishop back with knight a6. But if he takes, which he didn't. You got a pawn drop on, yeah, h3. Gotta take, drop, g3.
But something.
Yeah, it's over now.
Mm.
Once he gets to drop a knight, it's a check on excuse me, let me grab it.
Yeah, that was looking pretty bad for a while.
Yeah, it took a long time, but done. 12-point game,
But
right? It's a
then
race to 5.
it's best of 10. So
Oh, 6. 6, yeah,
yeah,
okay.
6. Gotta have my tea. It's kind of essential when you're English.
I drink a lot of tea myself. A lot of
Yeah.
coffee as well, but I like
Hot
tea
tea or
also.
iced tea? What kind of tea do you have there? Or bubble tea?
No, I like chamomile and all
Okay.
sorts of like herbal
All
teas.
right.
I like rose hip and all
Oh, like
different
herbal
nonsense.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I like the herbal stuff. Drink the English Earl Greys, like if I had too much coffee, let's say, then I'll switch to like a darker English tea or some equivalent.
Hmm. Yeah, I'd be a bit scared if all my pieces were like this and my king was here. I'd be a bit scared of knights Smothers.
Yeah, it gets smothered.
Yeah, I would feel like I would want some air. Maybe I don't know, get a night out or do something. Attack
Very
this.
close
Oh well,
position.
even get a
One
bishop.
on D6.
Oh, this
Maybe
bishop here. Yeah, okay.
drop the black bishop on the black diagonal. Just put more pressure on D6.
Mm.
Really sacking it, yeah. You know, D6 is weak. I didn't think he would do that. I probably wouldn't have done that.
Mm.
I think bishop F4 would have did some justice, but
Yeah. Oh,
who's
but
that
that's
here?
nice because now you can get rid of this. What do? Do you go here or do you just take this? Or neither? I guess you want to not have this too.
Just cancel away, and
But it's still
he's
going to poke
given
your rooks.
probably two rooks.
Did he mouse it?
Are you back? Welcome back, Jack.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
back. Hello.
So now I get. Oh,
Salutations.
yeah, this was the trick. Not
Now you
bad,
have
it
a-
doesn't come out. It
now
takes
you
the 8 by F3.
proper GM
Oh,
to
it
commentate for
takes
you.
and then check in the pin.
Yeah, and then at F3 check.
But then
White can play pawn at E6 here. Like, I just threw a pawn at E6 to close the E file and let it take something with some of the sequence.
mm,
26 is not nice looking either. What?
Oh, this is also nice. Defense F3 while attacking a bishop next to it.
Why not just take the rook?
Because you can mate it with F3.
yeah, because well,
And you choose whether you can mate it by a double check or by a pin.
How could knight at F3, mate? You got a queen covering it and a pawn.
Your pawn will be pinned.
Oh,
After you
I see. Yeah. It's okay. I understand. I see. He wouldn't take back. He would just leave
the
the rook
pawn
on the
isn't.
file.
Yeah. But then there is this bishop covering. I don't know.
So if he takes here with
Oh,
rook,
but
isn't he
look,
just completely?
couldn't you just put a? Hold on. Oh yeah, so he's getting rid of this bishop, but you could, in theory, you could put a knight there if the king was still there, which it won't be, obviously. Although it might be if he just takes with something. Then he can get rid of this, and it's kind of beyond me. I don't know.
It has to be taken with the deal. There's no way you take it that you.
I think I would have taken with the D rook instantly. I wouldn't have even thought it out. It's just.
I'm trying to work out if there's something I'm missing.
I know. I'm just saying what I would have done. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm just saying that's what I would have done. What the hell is people calling me?
Let's only play knight c2, knight takes a3, I guess. I can send it in.
Takes it to. So is it better just to take that pawn on e2? I mean on e7 or
This one here takes, or
get behind the bishop
I'm
here?
not sure he's planning to use that either. I thought his idea was to play knight c2 here and then knight takes e3.
Let's see, 2 a3.
yeah. Would that
Well,
be the plan there? No.
relieve some of
But
that pressure.
he's also thinking for a while, so there's something else that he's considering.
But then black could drop a knight onto e7 later. Maybe he's worried about that.
Also, this is a very interesting game of coinless Crazy House 960. They both decided to not do anything about their queens.
Mm.
Definitely spent a lot of time on this move, so
Oh, Constantine is back. No, it's 4-3. Have they never played each other on Pie Chess? That's really strange. How's that even possible? I think they miraculously avoided each other in the first qualifier. In the
I think I
pairings.
like bishop at g5 here to cover e2 before taking that pawn.
Yeah, like just keep an eye on this.
You got 3 knights in hand. a7, bishop d6. What do you do there?
A7.
a7, he should have dropped the knight there before taking that.
Look, he's running out of material here.
Don't you think White made an error here, not dropping a knight on e7 before taking that? Even he should have ignored the bishop.
No, no,
Really?
because you put the knight on e7, you are not mating, and you're also just leaving your knight to be taken by bishop at g5.
No, but then you follow it up with a bishop on d6.
Yeah, but still, I think it's what he's doing is nice, just taking on the pieces and like starving like all of pieces.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
much
that's much
safer.
more.
It's definitely a safer route, but I think
Yeah, this 97
bishop
bishop
and
is like
d6 is just
it's
devastating.
it's a bit too all in for this.
Because I don't see
Like,
any mate for black without a knight.
yeah,
You
but
know,
you don't really have a threat. Like after bishop at d6, bishop at g5 check,
what do you
and
mean?
like it's actually safe. Like you don't like you won't actually have a mating threat.
I think that's forced mate if you ever got a bishop on d6.
Well, now I think he can
Yeah,
because
you see, I think I would have did that way before. Like, how do you stop this now?
Mm.
okay, the wait before stuff. Bishop f4. Oh, this is nice.
He could drop a rook. He could drop the rook right on e3, and then
Yeah,
what?
but bishop takes d6, like it's safe.
I didn't consider that. That was a good move. F4.
This and he also had it ready. Bishop f4 to keep tapping.
He was probably worried about that bishop on d6 for a long time. He had that cooking for sure.
Yeah, he definitely saw the idea of the pawn at g2.
He really wants that knight for f1. But I don't know if it does anything. But
It's not the knight, it's just the safety that the bishop
I
at
know, I
d6.
know. But
The knight
having
doesn't
the
do
knight
anything. Black either.
for c4, something
I
maybe.
mean, king c2, that does, I mean, it's not the knight, safety of the.
The safest player on the server.
Yeah, I didn't want to calculate this one. But
Now just
we'll see.
pawn e6, isn't it? Game over. How do you survive this?
Wait, did you say this made actually?
Let's see how you can survive
Okay.
this.
Yeah, he has 97, 95. Yeah, 95 to page 7, 96 of 7. So, free movement.
100. Yeah, he messed up taking h1. He didn't have time for that.
No, but if you don't take on h1, then he was just losing. But,
But he
yeah, bishop.
no time for it. I mean, it made it him taking it. There's like absolutely no time for it.
Yeah, but if you don't take it, you're just losing slowly. Like
Mm.
at least here you ask why to show the
The
mate.
game over with.
I was sort of amazed that I could go for mate with taking an h6.
All right, 5-3.
Point game.
So if Fumi wins this, then that's over. Dennis has to win the next two to stay in it. Keep us all up all night.
Why is it that in every 960 position I want to play a4?
a4.
You're just that kind of guy. You just want
Sure.
to play A4.
What's crazy Mahara?
He's been around for
That's
ages.
his username. So,
Typical bug house win. Right here, I sit and I wait for for d5.
yes,
There's your A4. There
A4.
you go.
okay.
Are you happy now?
Let's forfeit him. He's listening.
You willed it into existence.
And that's just a fake pin.
95 now?
95.
Yes, 95. Let's get the pieces out of the pieces. Okay, this guy is
This guy's listening to the stream,
He's,
maybe.
he's for sure listening. Let's warn him.
Definitely sniping.
Well, he's not in the room, so he can't be listening unless he's watching your stream.
No, he wouldn't do that. He's very he's not allowed to cheat. He's the organizer. That would be just wrong.
That's poetic justice for
Yeah.
you. Boom, bada bing.
Any thoughts?
You just
What's
got
going to happen now?
Six and goes nice.
you just got to develop something. Like you got to just
Yeah,
go.
wondering why
I
he's
don't know.
just going knight g6. Yeah, knight g6
Knight
with the idea to
g6
go knight
gets it out,
g7.
does it?
Basically,
Yeah.
everything.
Like literally anything. Yeah, exactly. Just
Oh,
Oh, that's a cool castle. It suddenly whizzed right the way across the board.
it's spaces over.
cool, but he said good. We can play knight f5. Could be annoying.
Look, I can
Have to
see
live with the knight on 5.
there's a free pawn, except it's not really free. Or maybe it is.
Yeah, it's not like c4.
I think I would trade the pawn, that bishop, the knight. Real rook and pawn.
That just sucks from white.
And make some breakfast or brunch.
Okay, let's continue in the style of a4. Now it's time for h4, the other side.
H4. Need some counter play. That side is empty. Why would you want to attack the empty side?
What? I mean, it's empty. There's a black king there.
Which side are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted black to push. I'm sorry.
No, white plays h4.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
The
h4,
black king
h5,
is
go,
there.
go, go.
Yeah, for sure. But H4 is definitely a good move. Just march all your pawns down.
Just
Yeah,
yeet them.
I also like keeping dice for that. Okay, I should trace it.
So
He might be considering queen takes g6. Then you can stick with 9 based on 9.
it's G6.
I still like h4. Well, it's back to listening.
Yeah, that's it. Come on. h4, h5, go.
Rook at H1 maybe at some point, or no?
Yeah.
Maybe a little
If
early
you're
to
happy
call
that
that.
nothing's going to attack c2, I guess. But also feel a little bit uncomfortable with the king with no space. You know, it doesn't. But yeah, stick the rook on h1 and just go for it.
Right now, white has everything pointed at the black king. The black is under massive attack.
Okay, just for the record, I came in here because of Geno.
Wendy,
Oh, me?
Hey, there's X-Shine. Hi. How's it going?
All right,
Well, the deal is if you
I
come
just
here, you
wanted
have to.
Geno to know that I came in here because of him.
Well, you came to commentate too,
that's
right?
I can commentate for a little bit,
Oh, it's a watch party. We're
but I just wanted Geno
on.
to know this is the first time I've ever joined a channel for him.
Oh,
Because he
right.
is here, I
Okay.
joined.
Right. Okay. I'm sure that's been noted appropriately.
Yes, thank you. Let's put it on the record.
Yeah.
It's on the record. It's in the minutes. It's well
being
recorded.
witnessed. It's being
Okay.
streamed live, and it's going to be on the VOD, so it's going to be there
We
forever.
can get it notarized too, by the way, if
Yeah.
need be.
Everybody leave their signatures in the chat box. You know.
Yes, I can get 3 witnesses and a notary.
Yeah.
But because this is the first time it's ever happened in the history of House Discord.
Mm.
The reason why this is news is because normally Genna joins because I'm there. So I had to. I
Okay.
figured it's Christmas. I give him an early
Jenna, is that
present.
accurate?
Special treat.
None of what he said. It's accurate.
I'm a thoughtful guy though, so I've been thinking about it. You know,
For the record, he
thinking
called
how
you
can
a
I give more
liar.
back to the community.
I'm gonna put my initials next to that comment. Yeah, I think White's gonna win this game. We're not gonna have a quick series.
Well, there is that. I feel like Chuck is going to have to update his prediction again, potentially, from 10-0 to 9-1, 8-2. Even though that's not really
Okay, what's
even a
going on?
score.
So left for a while, so I have a question. Did Chuck ever not update his prediction after a game? I think he just updated it after every game.
No, he said he wasn't going to update it, but it was more that it wasn't necessary to update because it was still possible, potentially. Although 7-3, like technically 7-3, I don't think it's possible. Or 10-0, actually. I mean, that's just a small technicality because it's best of 10. But
are you guys watching CW? What's going on here? Is this CWC going on?
this is the
It's
side event.
the other one.
It's like the 960
What?
side show.
It's being played right now.
Yeah, it's live. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's if you go on the Crazy House channel, there's a link to the live games.
Okay.
Actually, well, there's one at the top of my
Oh.
chat, but I didn't pin it. Hold on.
It's on Chat Chess. Wow.
Hold on. Yeah,
Okay.
if you. Oh, I don't know if you're in the stream or
Wow,
not.
Wayne 66.
All right, I pinned the game to the top of the Twitch chat as well.
Tactics today.
And I turn around.
Yeah, I got it.
I stopped looking for a second, and now I completely missed what went on. They were sitting thinking for ages, so I looked away for a second, and now they've all done all sorts of moves. I want to go back, see what happened. Hold on, because I actually missed all of this. Sorry.
One on D6.
Quite
You
good. It's
on
960.
D7. No.
Okay.
Is that not good? Not anymore.
Wait.
It's pawn at F5, no? Yeah, that's a good game.
Ellipsal didn't get your joke, Genna.
Yeah, it was a bit too hard to understand.
Yeah.
GG. That's
So it's
just
gonna come to the last game.
Yep.
Okay, so this is okay. Oh, and it does display.
This is
So
the
this
last
is it's
game.
5-4.
Potentially, this is the last game, or it's the last game before tie breaks. So.
Okay. What's going on in this position? It looks like
it's still
D2,
point game
D7
for
are weak
Fumi.
squares here.
I mean, they got a position without weak squares, really. There's really
So-
nothing at the beginning.
Do you like A4 here again?
It's the same position, so yes.
This may be just my own
So it's
stupid
only-
gas theory, but if I was white here, what I would want to do is exchange off the light square bishops and try to play on the light squares. Even though we're in crazy house, I understand, but I'm saying, I think with these,
So Genna wants A4 and D6 or E5. That's what Genna wants.
Okay, so Fumitoks learned from last game and now he's kind of playing against A5. He's like getting ready to drop something on B6 because A5.
yeah,
Gotta have tea for 3-hour matches. Maybe it won't go to 3 hours. When do they start? Around 3? Are we on about the 2-hour mark? Hold on. Let me see.
yeah, this is 5-5. It's pretty slow, huh?
Yeah, it's as a PKR approved time control.
It's probably too fast for PKR, but
No, I think he would. No,
On
he would.
B3
He would
block?
take this. Yeah, he'd go for this.
How do you do that? What does he got planned?
I was actually thinking I'd like to see
no, no.
something here because I don't like the way this is like this. Battery looks a bit scary. I would be wanting to
No,
just
I
close
think
that.
he was preventing white from playing D4 is the
Yeah.
idea.
You see, this might actually look disgusting to some
Bishop
people, but now Queen G1, defense H2. It keeps the extra pawn.
Yeah, that's good, but
Let me just put it back.
Oh, but Bishop
back,
takes
but
C3
put
is kind of it's kind of scary actually.
Bishop takes through
a little bit.
C3 and
Yeah, it's-
As
okay,
long as we
you
take,
can take the
but we have C4 covered, right? So we don't really care that
yeah,
much.
but
but then you have a knight, and if the
the knight
queen's
is
yeah,
F2
not
is nice
wanting-
because Bishop is H2 plus G3. And now he can take on C3 with the T-pawn.
Yeah. But Bishop C5 comes with tempo, maybe? No. Just
But
pawn D4.
you can drop on D4.
Yeah, just pawn D4.
he's just trying to tempt it away from
You could
from
consider
B2.
Bishop
Looking at
D4,
B2.
but
Seems like a wasted move.
Well, it develops a bishop.
You have to move it back though.
Well,
but then he entices white to like waste the pawn defensively.
Yeah.
Makes some sense.
It's,
Waste the pawn that he won. I mean,
Yeah, but you see,
whoa.
a lot of times the
Oh.
advantage of being a pawn is
Oh.
that
Maybe there was a dual purpose for that bishop.
okay, I wonder why he was thinking before playing B3.
you kind of feel like
No,
he's
I mean,
just
I
sacking
understand what you're saying,
everything
Kenna, but I mean, a pawn dropped in the center is usually an efficient pawn, honestly.
Yeah, but
Usually.
normally you would want to use your pawns more aggressively. I mean, I'm not saying white wasn't better after pawn on D4. I'm saying sometimes you want to be more of a maximalist with your extra pawn.
Yeah. In X-Shine theory, if I get an extra pawn I can drop in the center, I am super happy.
Yeah, but you never get it, right?
I get it all the time. Everyone sacks against X-Shine. Everyone sacks against me. Everyone.
White looks really safe
see-
to me. He's up
Yes,
with-
white's next move is going to be A4.
I like A4. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
A4.
It's A4 is just too strong. It solves this particular position of 960.
I mean, I guess it lets the rook defend all of that stuff there.
Yeah.
But,
Honestly, I like Rook B1 too, though. We just play Rook B1, King A1.
No, A4. You stop Black from having the dreams of getting a pawn to A3.
Yeah, but okay, A4 and then pawn at B4 is going to be played almost instantly, right?
Okay, A3 then.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to stop that pawn from marching, right?
No, yeah, sort of, but I feel like we have too tempy to solve it, right? Like we do, but we have too tempy to figure that out. Okay, A3 makes a lot of sense though.
There's no knight for him to drop on, A4, so he like really has nothing.
I don't like that move at all. But I guess it's hard to come up with something better.
B5 or drop a bishop on C4.
Well, if we play bishop at E4, we're going to get queen B6, which is also fine, by the way. But there might be something more efficient we can do with our pieces.
E5.
I like knight at C5 here
Just
to
D5.
discourage queen B6.
That's what I like that.
Oh, D5. Wow. However, the problem with D5 is we are giving the D4 square back to the knight. But we're still up a tempo here, so who cares?
Yeah, but he don't have a knight. Black don't have a
No,
knight.
I'm saying we're letting the B6 knight back in the game, whereas it was kind of out of the game.
Action. You are having your coordinates wrong, but I understood what you said. You said the knight to G6 can go to E5.
Nah, I meant G6. Yeah, sorry, G6 E5. Okay, but why are the coordinates on the right side of the board? This is weird. Yes, the knight from G. The problem with D5 is you're giving up the E5 square, whereas that knight was completely out of the game before. However, we did shut off the G8 bishop.
I get it, but he still needs another knight to continue an attack, let's say on C4, which he can't get. Like the knight on E5, what does it do without another knight?
No, it's nothing. It's just a positional thing, right? Like a centralized E5 knight is stronger than a knight on G6, right?
But he could protect
It's
the
not that
next move
it's
after
doing
he
anything.
chases the queen.
Yeah, but right. So White has an extra tempo here. He also shut off the G8 bishop, so I'm not sure if it's that big of a deal to give up the E5 square.
I don't see any tempo for Black. He got to shuffle his pieces around.
But that's what I was talking about earlier with winning the extra pawn. The pawn in the center actually controls that E5 square, which is
Now you
quite
just
nice.
drop on D4 and then it's done. Everything that we just spoke about is out the window. E4, some D4. That's it. Got to move his queen again.
Yeah, I didn't like queen E5.
He sacked too much material. I don't know why.
H2 is hanging, but that is a dangerous pawn to take.
It's good. Maybe that's what he was going for.
So queen takes H2, bishop B5. I don't know. It's
He's losing his rook
quite
next
bad.
move. With pawn on A7, he's losing his rook.
Right, but White doesn't have a pawn yet. Okay, but there's nothing better to do here. I think queen takes H2 is the only move for Black. I don't like it, but it's the only.
How about
decent
N at C5,
move.
threatening M1?
Yes, knight at C5, and you say he'd never see it. That's close enough to C5.
It's close enough, yes.
Yeah.
I would have played bishop B5.
If I take action knight at C5 and he plays knight at B5, I say close enough.
Okay,
But
what was better,
theoretically that
C5
doesn't
or
threaten
B5?
anything. I take on H1, right? Maybe.
Bishop a7 is a protection. Just move the bishop.
Yeah, but we take it. Oh, no. I see. Oh, moving the bishop to a7 is the threat. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now knight at c5. Yes. Interesting.
Wait a minute. I like c5 first. I'm sorry.
So here, if you want to be really lazy, you take on d7 and you drop upon on b3. So you
Yeah,
never
no,
have to
that's what I
worry
was
about
thinking
clear
too.
edge.
I was thinking just
It's
why
game
not just
over.
take the free
This
pawn?
is over.
Yeah.
This has to lead to mate. This is over.
Yeah, it's over. Like us not contemplate.
Yeah.
Or if you are not lazy, you can take on b6 with the queen if the player captures.
Yeah, but this is like forced mate almost.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Nice match.
It was a good match. Well played, but it's over.
Point takes b6. Yes.
Mm.
About 2 hours.
Oh, the crazy eight sneak in here.
Doesn't
Hey,
queen
you're
still take?
coming just for the end.
Then MB6.
Welcome.
Just joined, but I've seen enough.
Yeah, but that's not mate.
No, right? You need another knight then for d7. You don't have it.
Actually, queen takes a7 is good enough for him because draw wins the match. So maybe he should just finish instead with the king.
Oh.
Yes.
It's like he heard you thinking. He heard
Oh,
it.
come on now.
Yeah. Oh. It's
No,
not
I wouldn't even
awful,
draw
but
here.
not the
Okay,
last draw.
bishop at g3. We keep going.
No.
What a draw is a win. Just like
Come
this
on.
game.
It's not about winning the match. It's about sending a message, Genna.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Why are you not drawing?
I was thinking there seems to be a win by 2 rule only applies, I think. Well, let me see.
But there's no way there is a win by 2 in the crazy house things.
Win by 2 exist in tennis, in ping pong. Why not in Crazy House 960?
Because in those games
I mean,
you
that is
play
a fair
100
point.
points.
It is a fair point. A draw should actually, it is a. I think I agree with that sentiment that 2 should be 2. It's not 1.5.
Hmm.
I agree with you that 2 is a 1.5, but I'm not sure about the rest.
I mean, if you're gonna go technically by the rules, if they state you must win by 2, 2 is 2, 1.5 is not 2. Therefore, you must play another game.
It says best of 10.
Best of 10, okay. That best of 10, then yeah,
Oh,
5
Win
is
by
a win.
2 win by 2 only makes sense when you have an insane amount of games or points. Like you have in tennis, people play like what?
So if the rule is best of 10, 5.5 to 4.5, that's 10, so that's the end of that argument right there.
Wait, it's not a win for white? What's wrong with the engine? It's completely winning. The engine is broken.
What are you talking about?
Well, I put the engine on and it shows like minus half, but it's broken, I think,
Really?
because it fixed
Oh,
the opening position or something. Is it good for you?
Oh. Okay.
Before queen takes
Yeah, on
f7,
the
I mean,
analysis board.
it's broken.
yeah, I'm not getting
Anyways,
any moves from it. So and also the evaluation seems like it's just broken.
It's saying draw.
Let me go see if I'm gonna get some bug house games in. Nice talking to you guys.
Good games. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks everyone for commentating. Appreciate that. Appreciate the company. It's a long time to sit and talk waffle on your own for a couple of hours.
Yes.
Now,
When's the next match?
that is the end of this competition. So we had the final already. We had PK NM and Crazy 8 already. Crazy 8 won that one. And this was the third place playoff, which Fumi has won, obviously. So that is the side event. The main event is still going. Obviously, we got some matches left still. Right. I'm going to look for someone to raid because it's been a long stream. And I'm looking for someone who's live. Okay. So thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you. I think there's actually a match tonight. Is there not last or match tonight? So we can see that as well. All right.
There is
Finish
like
that.
Lars of Plotkin in an hour and a half.
Last block in an hour and a half. And I think someone is streaming that. I think Cheery is streaming that, possibly. So, yeah. So we'll see you all there, I guess. All right.